Hey y'all, welcome to a new video. I am healthy again. I have had the flu for the last couple weeks, which is why there wasn't a video last week. But today we're going to touch on my project pan because I have moved some things out, I have rolled some things in, I have some things I finished, and we're gonna talk about my project pan today. Everything is in this bin. Old stuff, new stuff. Let's get rid of the things I have officially finished. Number one, my RMS Re-Evolve Locking Primer. This is done. Nothing more coming out of that airless pump. I'm going to hang on to the container, but this is going to go into my empties. Sadly, I do not think I can get any more of this out. This is the Finding Ferdinand lip gloss that was a collaboration with Khaki Reviews Beauty in Cafe Niçoise. This is that intoxicating hazelnut coffee. I just want to keep it around so I can smell it. It's such an intoxicating fragrance. I wish I liked coffee itself because I would drink my coffee like this, but I don't like coffee. I drink tea. But yeah, this is, there's a bit in the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but I can't quite figure out how to get that out. None of my tools are long enough to get in there, but I don't know that it's worth the time or the energy that it's going to take to get this taken care of. So that is officially finished. Things that I am continuing working on and that are showing somewhere. The foundation that's currently in my project pan. This is the Performer foundation from About Face in Light Neutral 1. It's not really showing that there's any progress, but I am using it. I haven't used it in the last couple of weeks. Today was the first day I put on makeup and I feel much better. But this is getting used. It's just not showing signs of it yet. It takes a good 3 to 6 months of using a foundation on a regular basis to finish it. I've had this in my project since January. So I am using it, but I don't know how soon it's going to show signs of use. If I can get through this foundation in this year, I will be thrilled. I'm hoping that it'll be done around July or August, but that means I have to use it every day, even in small amounts. I don't know that I'm that committed. I do like to use my other foundations also. In that same vein is my Glossier Stretch Concealer in the shade Very Fair Light. So I did pop a metal spatula through the base so I could see how deep it was. And I've got, you know, another 1/4 of an inch or so of product in the bottom. It's deeper than it was the last time when I first put it in the project. So there is use. There is a good amount of use. Something that has not gotten use is my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. I haven't been reaching for lip liners. It's been in the bottom of this bin, so it has gotten covered, and I do keep my double-ended CL brush in here. So it does get kind of eclipsed, it gets overlooked. I'm not quite sure how to fix this. I know that there has to be a solution, but I haven't figured that out yet. Something else that's gotten a little bit of use, but not as much as I would like, is my Bosma blush in the shade Mauve. It's really pretty. It's very pink, given a lot of the makeup that I'm wearing now, especially the Hannah Louise Poston Balm blushes that she made with Salt New York. This balm blush is just not getting as much wear. And something I have been using sporadically is my YSL Candy Glaze in Scenic Brown. So this is about halfway done. I'm not going to twist it all up because it's going to take me forever to twist it back down. But it is about halfway done and I'm going to keep working on it. The nice thing is when I wear this, one application is a good amount of product. So if I use it a couple times a week, it'll start going pretty quick. But it is so pigmented that it's hard to wear it just like while I'm getting ready for bed and then wipe it off and put something else on. It's a lot easier to reach for something like my Ole Henriksen as I'm getting ready for bed. So rolling into the project, I have a few things here. I have a sample. I have a small YSL Touche Éclat primer, and I have used it. I never really vibed with this, and I don't remember it's there. I have also added in my last official primer that's been sitting around for a while. This is the Ciate Dewy Skin. I actually think I'm going to return this to my base drawer so that I can focus on the YSL more. I think that's what needs to happen right now. I've also added in the In Beauty Project Mineral Sun Glow sunscreen. I made the mistake of wearing this a bunch of days in a row, forgetting that it is not as hydrating as my Innisfree hyaluronic acid sun gel. It's not as hydrating. So I'd take it off at night and my skin would be so dry. It would just be full of milia and it'd just be dry. And I remembered, oh yeah, it's not as hydrating. So I started pairing it with the Merit Great Skin. As long as I put a layer of Merit Great Skin down first, this stuff goes on top beautifully. My skin looks nice and healthy and it feels hydrated and ready for my day. And it looks really nice. And then that in the about face sits on top really nicely. I have no complaints. And as the natural course of time progresses, this Finding Ferdinand lip is going to start to go off. This is the same format, the same formula lip balm as the Café Niçoise. This is Haute Chocolate. This has been in my handbag and I have been remembering to reach for it. So it is no longer elusive. It is in my mind. It is in my mind palace, and it's not gonna escape until I'm done with it, which is really good. I wish I could do that with the rest of my makeup, but I don't reach for anything besides a lip while I'm driving. So that is it. Is that it? I have a couple of things that have been in the project since the beginning. So yeah, I have 2 empties. That makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. I am going to hang on to this because they make a foundation that looks really promising. And who knows, maybe one day I will decide that I want the foundation, that I want the primer again, and then I'll have the outer tube and all I'll need to purchase is the insert. But it's a neat little mechanism. I like it. I don't remember if I told y'all about this edition because when I add something, I don't wait to tell y'all. I just kind of start using it. And one of the things that I decided to get rid of are all, whether by hook or by crook, meaning if they're old and they're expired, they're going in the trash. If I can use them, then I will. These are all just skincare samples, hair care samples, things that have been sitting around in a rubber band in my travel bag. A lot of them aren't good anymore. So the only way of knowing is by opening them. And if I open them and they're good, I'm going to use them. If they're not good, I'm going to throw them away. Plain and simple. I'm trying to use a couple of them a week. I've also got a similar project going in my bathroom. I've got lots and lots of cleansers and shampoo and conditioner and treatment, all kinds of samples. So I am working to eviscerate those from my existence. They're just too much. I don't need them, and they're getting in the way more than they're helping. It doesn't mean I don't like getting samples. It just means that I am trying to be more cautious about what is going to sit around for a while versus what's going to get used right away. And items that are not like technically in my project pan that I am working on, my Merit Solo Shadow in Studio. This is just getting natural use. I don't need to put it in my project pan to finish it. And I think it's time that if I don't finish this by the end of the year, by the time the fall Sephora sale wraps around, I need to replace it anyway. This is the Kosas Cloud Set Powder in the shade Airy. It's my favorite powder, but it's getting a little old. And I'm just so tired of dealing with this broken package. I want them to fix this. This material is not great. So that is going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all are taking care of yourself. If you're doing a project pan, I hope y'all enjoyed this video today. If you're doing a project pan, let me know what products you're struggling to finish, because I have a couple. I have others that I'm just kind of chugging along, and they're going the way of the dodo naturally. They're going to be gone eventually. I hope y'all are taking care of yourselves so you can take care of each other, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, friends.